It hattin' cattin'.
From the hour takes time.
Oh.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Hey, it worked. It worked, Tim. That's all it was. Yeah, I guess I had no idea, but the PC audio just needed to be added. After all that. What are you doing?
Forget.
You know what? It is one of the crappier ones, but I think it's way better than Skyward Sword. There's a lot I like about this game. But, yeah, it's not in the realm of Wind Waker or Ocarina, Majora, or Breath of the Wild. What sucks is the first half. The second half is what makes it fun. So you just have to get through the first half. Dude, we're lucky we're getting it at all. I mean, Breath of the Wild, the original one, I'm pretty sure was announced in like... It was announced when the Wii U was still out, the Switch wasn't even a thing. And that took forever. Every Zelda's been delayed. But here's the thing that I have confidence in. Some insider said that Breath of the Wild 2 is definitely coming out this year because this is Zelda's 35th year anniversary, and they're not doing any sort of like Mario release like they did for Mario's 35th anniversary release. So it's likely that they're really grinding hard to push for Breath of the Wild 2 release this year. It's supposed to be coming out in like September. I'm confident because I have to be optimistic. I have to. It's gonna hurt too much. I think they'll deliver on this. I'll just set myself up to get hurt again. I'm ready to be hurt again. You know, and I don't even care at this point because Breath of the Wild, the first one, was so good that they can treat me however they want. They can take however long they want to release a game. I mean, that is one of the best games of all time. Was it 3 years ago they announced it? Yeah, I wouldn't count on it, but their best stuff is always kept a secret and not announced, like Metroid Dread. That wasn't really announced before until it was like ready, you know. They announced Metroid Prime 4 before they announced Metroid Dread, and we're not getting Metroid Prime 4, not in this decade. So this guy, this swordsman that you learn from, is actually the Link from Majora's Mask. This is, I think, the same timeline as Wind Waker. I think it happens after Wind Waker. But basically that Link died. And, like, a lot of people speculate that the entire storyline of Majora's Mask isn't an actual story. It's just him crossing over into death. And the whole game is about accepting death. That's why so many things are weird. That's why, like, so many of the inhabitants are, like, similar to the inhabitants you see in Because it's just Link's memories. It's not actually happening. But then in Wind Waker, it's revealed that, like, yeah, when he left, he died, and the hero lineage died with him. And then the Link from Wind Waker picks it back up. Passed on to like this one, and I forget who else is in that storyline. I think that's also the Oracle of Seasons and Ages. Right, exactly, because it's the same engine. It's the exact same engine, and it's the same engine that was developed on the Wii U. Think about that. I mean, that game was originally made just for the Wii U, and they were like, oh, we got this new console coming out. We ported over to the Switch. We'll definitely sell more copies, and they did. It was smart. But yeah, it's an old, I mean, it's worse than last gen as far as hardware goes. But as we know, Nintendo isn't known for, you know, having some amazing graphical fidelity or anything. They just make good games. See this shit. The motion shit did not age well. I should have played the GameCube version. The GameCube version of this is all mirrored. It's like playing Master Quest. What up, must go? Hola yourself. You must go. Hey, I'll put the money in, you jerk. Tried to attack me. Hola your face. This game shits on Skyward Sword. This was like the this game was like the equivalent of when they released the trailer for Sonic and people were pissed. So they were like, we want a dark Zelda. We want a dark aesthetic and realistic. So they gave him this. And playing this right after playing Wind Waker, it operates almost identical to Wind Waker. There's not much difference. The Wind Waker is way better. Way better. You know, they give you cinematic moments in this where you have like fight dinosaurs, you have an actual sword fight with Ganon at the end, which is cool. I'll admit, that's pretty cool. But it was also, it's what caused Skyward Sword, because people were like, you don't really use the Wii motion in an actual, like, this feels like I'm swinging the sword. You just wiggle it, and it does things, you know? And the aiming is the closest you get. And then we saw the results of Skyward Sword, which is trash. Turn down the game music. So Breath of the Wild released in 2017, and the trailer for Breath of the Wild released in 2019. Maybe tomorrow is the day. It's been 3 years in development. I mean, it's probably been longer than that. They probably were developing Breath of the Wild 2 before the first one came out, that's my guess. They knew it was going to be a hit. They knew while they were developing that game that it was going to change the game. I mean, it's like the blueprint for every open world game now. This monkey is annoying. Yeah, I would have to. It's the worst 3D Zelda for sure. I'm a monkey. Come on. Turn down this game sound. It's still pretty loud, isn't it? There's still some good puzzles in this. The spinner was a wasted opportunity because it was like the most unique item to come from this. And you only really use it in one dungeon. And that was a fun dungeon, don't get me wrong, but Skyrim is the blueprint. Breath of the Wild is cartoon Skyrim? You're dreaming, dude. No way. You can do... It's a totally different game. I mean, Skyrim has RPG elements, and Breath of the Wild is like such an emphasis on traversal, on just moving around the world, and like all the creative shit you can do with the limited amount of items you have. Like, it's arguably like the least Zelda as far as items go, because you just have sword, shield, and then your items are those like the magic, the bomb, magnesis, all that, and that's where you get really creative. That's what's so cool about it, is you're limited in what you can do, but not really, because you can get really creative with it. And yeah, emphasis on getting around. I mean, like, getting around in Skyrim sucked. Like, popping up mountains and stuff, not the same. You don't have the same kind of stamina bar. It's different. Cartoon Skyrim? Nah, I have to disagree with that. It's got way better gameplay than Skyrim. Skyrim is like the best version of playing your own Dungeons and Dragons type quest. That's really what the appeal of Skyrim is. In any RPG, really. And it was in real time too, because up until then, and most Dungeons and Dragons are turn-based, right? Most RPGs are turn-based. So that was kind of cool. I mean, it kind of is turn-based, just how slow the combat is. Like, you wait for them to attack, you build enough stamina or magic for you to attack. And here's the other thing too. They replaced dungeon puzzles in Breath of the Wild with the... I forget what they're called now, but the best part of Breath of the Wild, where you go. Oh, the shrines. Yeah, the shrines where you do puzzles. In lieu of and that's the other thing too, is they were trying to make it more and more accessible by making the puzzles easier and easier, because Ocarina and Majora's had like really tough puzzles. Like you really had to think about it. And Wind Waker had good puzzles towards the end, but it was really like baby's first Zelda, right? Where it kind of held your hand and taught you how the puzzles work for the first like 3 dungeons. I want to go this way. My fault. And then this one, it kind of follows the same, where it's like it's a little bit harder than Wind Waker, but still pretty easy compared to Ocarina and Majora. That's where Zelda's the best. It's not the, I mean, the puzzles I think are the best part of Zelda. The combat's always pretty fun. It started, you know, a genre. Dark Souls completely rips off the Z targeting introduced in Ocarina. That's what started a genre. As a kid, Zelda always kind of honed my problem-solving skills, I feel like. You had to really think about, you know, what the parameters were within the game engine. And what you could and couldn't do, and then how are you supposed to get past that with what you can and can't do. Yeah, check this out. I remember seeing this when Breath of the Wild first came out. The Breath of the Wild developers said this. Dovahkiin. However, the studio did look to Skyrim to learn more about the challenges of making open-world games. Having never tackled anything at Breath of the Wild's scale before, the team needed data and material to research. According to Anuma, Skyrim helped provide some of the data. Of course, because before Breath of the Wild, Skyrim was the like blueprint for every open world game, because I remember, you remember, we were hanging out then when Skyrim came out. Nothing had ever been done like that, to that scale of what you could and couldn't do, choose your own adventure, build your character exactly how you want. I mean, that was revolutionary. Yeah, that's true. But also Skyrim is just an expanded, you know, what Elder Scrolls was already doing. You go back and play Morrowind or Oblivion, you see the start of what they were going to do with Skyrim. Yeah, I'm not saying Skyrim didn't influence it, but they are 2 different kinds of games. One, especially since, like, I know you could play in third person in Skyrim, but I think the best way to play that is in first person. And Zelda will forever be a third person game. It's never going to be first person, because you ruin the whole thing. Why is it impossible? What in particular has aged it really poorly? What in particular? Dialogue. Yeah. I mean, that's like, that one and Oblivion, I think, is infamous for having just like really shit dialogue and like voice actors just using the first take, because there was just endless amounts. Am I wrong? We're gonna split hairs here? Of course they were Nazis, Donnie. They were threatening castration. Oh, the puzzles were open-ended. Yeah, making puzzles is a tough thing. That's why I think Zelda stands alone. And just how and how good at games they are because their puzzles are so clever, and you feel smart when you figure it out every time. Time. Yeah, see, like, this is the first dungeon, so these puzzles are still more challenging than the first dungeon in Wind Waker. More open-ended, less linear. You have, like, actual diverging paths, whereas Wind Waker, it's kind of like first few dungeons you're just walking down a hallway. But yeah, this one was the fan service game. This was the equivalent of... What up, Wolf Boy? What up, Nella? This was like the equivalent of when the fans were mad about Sonic. And Nintendo just gave them what they wanted. Even though it wasn't nearly as good as Wind Waker, in my opinion. Woof woof. That's the other thing too, is it isn't fun being a wolf until the second half of the game. The first half where you're like finding the bugs for the spirit vessel or whatever, that's crap. Crap puzzles. I do like the idea of familiarizing yourself with the area really intimately before you enter it as a human, but it's just not fun finding the electric bugs. Wait. Going the right way? No. This way, I think. It's been a while. Yes, exactly. The gameplay is leaves a lot to be desired. I was just saying before you got here, Nello, that it has a lot of cool ideas gameplay-wise that never really reach full realization. Like the spinner. I think the spinner is such a unique and cool item, but you only really use it for one dungeon. And that boss was fun with it too. But yeah, been a while. To the right, that's where I want to go. The story is really cool though, and I really like Midna as a character. Midna's really cool. She's got a lot of personality. Personality goes a long way. Oh, it's this way. Duh. Yeah, I'm glad you agree. Back then I had so many ideas you could incorporate an item, overworld, fight it, especially. Yeah, exactly. I'm in agreement. The spinner, such a unique item, such wasted potential. I like the puzzles of finding the items in throughout the world and then teleporting those items to fill, you know, like a bridge that or a gap that you literally fill with a bridge that, you know, fell elsewhere in the map. I like all that. I like the idea of the Gale Boomerang, being able to grab things. Like, that was a spin, that was a literal spin on the boomerang and how it functions. I like the double, oh, I really love the Sky Temple where you have the double hook shot. That was fun. That boss at the end was a lot of fun. But yeah, the gameplay is just meh. It's just repurposed Wind Waker gameplay, really. I don't have the HD version. Yeah, I always found the Wii version sufficient. Did the HD version play the mirrored GameCube version, or did it play the Wii, or did it allow options? But yeah, I never liked, I owned Twilight Princess and played it enough to where I was like, I don't need to get the HD version. This is fine. It's not my favorite Zelda anyway. Come on. So. Chat says bless you. Thank you. Nice. Three rows. I'll tell you what, you have it on your jailbroken Wii U. Give me the key. I like being able to swim for the first time in a Zelda. Like, really swim. That was cool. The Zora armor didn't just allow you to breathe underwater, it allowed you to actually get flippers and swim. That was cool. I like the fight with Ganon at the end. I think the fight with Ganon's pretty sweet. No, she doesn't have a cold. She has COVID. No, I'm kidding. She doesn't have either. Guy in my chat. Does she have a cold?
No, thank you. There's a bless.
Thank you for the bless you. Not even my boyfriend gave me a bless you, she said. I bless you all the time. Not even my boyfriend. Come on. Act like I do nothing for you. He doesn't even give me a bless you when I sneeze. Freaking jerk. I just saw somebody followed. Thank you for the follow. I don't know if you're actually in here, if you're a bot, but appreciate you. Yeah, I'm not married. We've been together for 4 going on 5 years. Might as well be married. That was my proposal, yeah. Wasn't that romantic? Eva, she's a peach. She's a pistol and a peach. Alright, we're about to get that Gale Boomerang now. It's been a while since I played this. I don't remember it like I remember Wind Waker. This first dungeon's pretty simple though. Monkey. I remember playing the shit out of the... Remember I talked about playing the demo of Wind Waker a bunch? I played the shit out of this demo too. I was thirsty for this one. It looked so cool. This fight's also kind of funny with the bear-ass monkey. It's so weird. Yeah, I'm a monkey with a boomerang. You should install Breath of the Wild, brother. Can you install DLC as well? With your jailbroken-ish kiss me. You gotta kiss me. Joe red ass. Poor monkey. He didn't do anything. He's being taken over by an evil bug. I always had a problem too with beating up on a helpless monkey. An orangutan. This is what introduces you to weak points in the game. The red ass, literally show me your butt. Damn, dude, that's pretty cool. Shit, I didn't think I'd be in time for that one. That's how you swing a sword. I was so desperate at the time for it to just be one-to-one that I would just like do the motions I wanted it to do at the time. Like when you were like stabbing the water temple boss, I would be like, even though you could just be like, pretty cool cat. Oh, he's a shy monkey now. He comes and helps you with the final boss at the end. But he redeems himself. He's a nice monkey. Yeah, the music's good. It's got Wind Waker vibes. Remember, you actually hear the Song of Healing pretty early on from the wolf. I was like, oh my god, they're invoking Majora's Mask in this. And yeah, I was just talking about it with Tim, but that swordsman that you learn all the moves from, I could be wrong. You're the story guy. Correct me if I'm wrong. But isn't that the Link from Majora's Mask? He's got all this regret about dying, so he's like helping out the next hero. I like all that. And that's what I'm saying, like this game isn't all bad. It's not like Skyward Sword. There's a lot to like in it. What to like in it. I also, yeah, it kind of takes the idea of being able to lock on to things from Wind Waker. Like that. Same composer doing his stuff good. Is it Koji Kondo? Is it Mr. Kondo? None other. Yeah, dude, that guy. That guy composes the best stuff. You really do. My man's is a lyrical, composing genius. That's lyrical, because I was thinking about Kanye West. Come on, man, I'm a lyrical genius. I'm a fucking lyrical genius. Definitely in my zone. Right, the hero of time from Ocarina and Majora. That's where the timeline splits, right? During the Hero of Time story.
And what does you mean from being?
When Link, and I was talking about it also with Tim, but it's like speculation that the events of Majora's Mask don't actually happen. It's just like the whole game's about dealing with death. And a lot of people speculate that it's like Link's dead. And that's his like going through the acceptance of his passing, essentially. So good. I like to think that because it makes the most sense. Termin is weird, but like, you know, intentionally weird. All about it. No, and Uku is in this one, right? That like weird like hen that teleports you out. I mean, that's like such a weird thing, but I end up really liking it. Gotta follow the floor pattern for this puzzle. Goes here, 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 here. It was demolished. Yeah, again, there's stuff to like. I liked also the like sumo wrestling, the Gorons. I like that the iron boots, they get more and more creative with the iron boots ever since they kind of fucked them up in Ocarina. Ocarina, they were such a pain to open in the pause menu to equip them every time. And finally they're like, okay, now you can just equip them as a regular item, because that makes way more sense. Really? I never knew that. That's some coder shit. That's some real nerd programming shit that you just spat. Some facts you just spat. Oh my god. This is when the motion controls suck balls. Not going there yet, monkey. Yeah. I like that they made spin move, you know, something different other than just holding the swing button. I remember some things about this. Fuck you, spider. There. Is there a small key in that thing? I should probably blow it up anyway. Blow up. You know, Tim, you wanted to use that soundboard so bad, and then you only used it once. Finally got it figured out. Play the Alex Jones Speech of the Gods sound clip. That's my favorite one. Piece of shit, motherfucker. That and the Ben Shapiro wet ass P word. Okay.
Wet ass P word.
Yes. So stupid. Oh fuck. Wet ass P word. Alright, that's how many monkeys we're missing. Missing two monkeys. One of them's over here. One of them's positive. See, I never knew, this whole time I never knew that. I was just like, that's some weird shit, but I'm all about weird shit in my Zelda. What a dick. Doesn't allow me to climb up so I can feed him. This whole time, I never knew that that's the origin story of how do you pronounce it? Uku. Ukuku. I just remember seeing it for the first time being like, what the fuck? What is that? That's why it was that design, huh? Oh, you could be wrong. Oh, you're just spitting straight propaganda in here. Zelda propaganda. We get a fact check on that. Fact checking his communism, brother. That should be good for now. Rocky rock. See, I like that kind of stuff. Start it up. Whoa. Have to throw it, I guess. You need a key. There's not much of a better feeling than getting a small key in this game. It always feels good. I'm so slow. Yeah. Give me. You know, Twilight Princess definitely lower end 3D Zelda, but completely shits on Skyward Sword. IMHO. One more. Is that all we needed? Or am I still missing one? Oh, I have the small key for that other room. That's where it is. Monkey. I'm glad they got rid of the Gale Boomerang in the new Smash, to be honest. That was the shittier Boomerang. That's why Toon Link and Young Link better. Or they didn't have Young Link in 4. That's why Toon Link was better in 4. And his down A was amazing. Aren't you happy, Tim? I figured it out just for you, baby. for me too. It's disingenuous. I like him too. Yeah. Monkeys in here, right? Monkey man? Ah, ooh, cool. Right, after this, fight the boss. Beat this dungeon pretty quickly, didn't I? It's just a rupee. The magic armor was a cool idea too. The, like invulnerability, but it consumes rupees. As long as you got that big wallet, you should be good. There we go. It's gonna be like monkeys in a barrel. Literally. Yeah, it's crazy that they were still able to make so many cool games with such limitations. I mean, NES really, though, there's only a few games that stand the test of time. DuckTales, Mega Man 2, Mario 1 and 3. What else? There's a couple other good ones. Super NES was the one that had the best titles, I think, in the 2D era. Alright, I think this is a pretty easy fight. I just gotta need to point at the screen a bunch, which hasn't been working out for me. Ooh. Real creative, Nintendo. Why like Parasite? Got the attack too. That's crazy. You watched the new Attack on Titan? Shit was so good. Ymir. Finally got to see Ymir. First time. Go do that. Shit was good. I was talking with my friend about it afterwards. When we were playing Streets of Rage. He didn't understand how the whole like royal blood worked and how like the royal blood was the only thing that could, you know, contact or control Ymir, the founding Titan. He was like, but didn't Grisha have royal blood because he ate her? I'm like, that doesn't give you royal blood, dude. That was why he had it on him this whole time, but wasn't able to wield the power until he came in contact with Grisha's first wife, Titan. And then when he kissed Historia's hand, and that was the whole plot of getting together with Zeke. He told him that he was on board with the sterilization plan, but he wasn't. He wanted to do some rumbling. He wanted to do some WWE rumbling. Whoops. Spritz it. Yeah, the problem was I told him to get into Attack on Titan, and he caught up. He watched all of it in 2020, and then he held off on the first half of season 4 until just recently. And so he forgot a lot of it. He forgot a lot of like how the lore and everything works. And I'll be honest, I did too. I had to kind of brush up a bit. It's so good. Shit. There we go. Alright, we should be close to the end. So, oh yeah, it was a finishing move. Alright, we beat it. Entered the temple about 45 minutes ago. Was that good timing? I didn't really get held up at any point. I got stuck for a little tiny bit there, but I just couldn't remember. Yeah, right. Yeah, that wouldn't take long at all, just binging it from the beginning again. I mean, if you watch just season 3 is where it really introduces a lot of like how it works, right? Like that first half basically explains the whole concept of like turning into a Titan to consume a, I don't know what you call them, I forget what you call them, but like one of those super Titans, like the Attack Titan, Card Titan, etc.
My beard.
And the whole royal family and the spinal fluid, and then it introduces the whole, you know,
I'm here.
Eldians living in the ghetto of Marley, and Grisha's origin story. Titan shifters, right. See, that's the thing, is like when I was watching it, I had all of this in my head, but like even like the simplest things like the term Titan shifters escapes me right now. Just because like they take so long between seasons. I watched season 1 when it came out, way back in the day. And then it took so long for season 2 to come out, I just dropped off. And then I got back into it in like 2020. Oh boy, it was so fun just binging it then. My girlfriend got really into it too. She really liked it. Yeah, I'm a big rewatcher myself. TBH. I couldn't remember what it was called. The coordinate. I kept calling it the conduit or the convergence. I knew it started with a CO. The coordinate.
Do you eat mine?
Okay, this is a great thing about the Zelda 2. It allows you to skip cutscenes, allows you to skip dialogue, right? Right? You love that. You love when I do that. The Zayu. Oh my god. I mean the coordinate. Is that the Japanese pronunciation? The Zayu? You friggin' weeb. No, good for you. Good for you. That's pretty cool. I go to this I love this Mazaman place we went to after the gym today. And they just have anime on repeat there. Somebody there loves One Piece because One Piece is always on. Usually have some variation of Naruto and One Piece on. One time they had Attack on Titan. It was hard to eat because I just kept watching it. Even though I'd seen it all in its entirety, I just kept watching it. It's so good. It's like one case where people like the anime better than the manga, right? Just because the animation of how the fighting works and stuff just looks so cool in animation rather than, you know, in comic book form essentially. Like it wasn't even like a popular manga. It just hit mainstream appeal when the anime came out because the whole see, and I'm blanking again on the terms, but the omnidirectional equipment, whatever it's called, it's so cool in animation. Yeah, I got the game playing without headphones. Not wearing headphones right now. Certain games I feel necessary. This I'm getting footage for a video that I'm planning to put out, and I wanted to grab some Twilight Princess footage. So I want to talk about that as well. Yeah, bring me into the Twilight, dude. I want to get wolfed. I want to get wolfed. I want to get Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart in here. Oh, the Seinfeld one. Thanks, man. That was a silly one. I've been rewatching Seinfeld with my girlfriend because she'd never watched it from beginning to end. And I love Seinfeld. And I was talking about it with my friend, and he likes Friends. And, like, I think that's idiotic. I don't like Friends at all. But that was always a debate, you know, at that time was which one's better, Friends or Seinfeld? And I was always on Team Seinfeld. So I thought I'd make a silly video about it. Not doing an actual analysis on why they're better, just doing like who would win in an actual fight. And then just throwing the premise out at the end and just going, yeah, but Seinfeld's better, so it wins. And I'm sure you noticed at the very end the Attack on Titan music I used for Vanya. But thanks for the compliment, man. I appreciate that. I'm trying to make a video now about Wind Waker and its impact on me and how I think it's a great first entry into the franchise if you've played Breath of the Wild or haven't and just want to check out the series. Obviously, I'm going to mention Ocarina. I've already got footage for that. I did a playthrough of that a couple months ago. And I'm going to mention how that's also a great one to start with, but just for me personally, I think Wind Waker is a great first entry for a lot of reasons, which I'll demonstrate in the video, hopefully well. Okay, what are you doing? Oh, yeah, sorry. Here, right? Yeah, so you got some of the jokes in there. It's on Netflix. I'd check out a few episodes, like between season 3 and 6. Any of those episodes are amazing. You don't need to know the characters well to get the jokes. It's really funny. Kind of sucks though, because Michael Richards, the guy who played Kramer, who in hindsight is the weakest character. No, Jerry still is, but He's just, and he becomes kind of a caricature at the end. He went on a racist rant a couple years ago, like 10, 15 years ago now. So he torpedoed his career. He kind of ended up not being such a cool guy, unfortunately. But you know who also is not a cool guy, apparently? Matthew Perry, the guy who plays Chandler on Friends. Apparently he's a real scumbag, too. I mean, he had to go to rehab in the middle of their doing Friends. That's why the first half he's like skinny and the second half he's kind of bloated. Because he's got that like post-coke bloat.
Maybe.
Just thought, so isn't the power of Twilight amazing?
The power.
Yeah, see, I like that stuff. I like figuring out what items need to be put back into place. Wait, is this the right way? Wait, where am I going? I was going the right way. Like the designs of the Twilight monsters, they're properly creepy. Yeah. HP Lovecraftian kind of way. It's like Bloodborne before Bloodborne. Yeah, I heard How You Met Your Mother's good. I've honestly only seen like 3 episodes. That ending I put mother meters against the big... Oh, shit! Camera turned me around. That joke I put at the end, the mother meters versus the big bangers, that was a joke. I have no intention of making that video. Maybe somewhere down the line, but I don't know. A lot of people were... After I sent that video to some of my friends, they were like, you should do Office versus Parks and Rec next. And I'm like, maybe. This whole thing was kind of a silly joke in the first place. And it was mostly just because I've been rewatching Seinfeld, and I was like, yeah, let's talk about what's relevant in my life right now. Oof. Adding. The puzzles for killing those things with the circle, too, become pretty fun. Again, a lot of cool ideas. This part is my least favorite part of the game, is collecting the electric bugs for the spirit vessel. Oh my god, this sucks. Not a fan. Not a fan. Why does Colin in this game look like a girl? I think the first time I played this, I always just assumed he was a girl, but the name Colin is definitely a boy. Like, the character's a boy. I guess it's just a Japanese thing. You know, I agree with you. It is surprisingly good for a beginner. But I'll tell you what. You see, it's tough to say too, because this generation of gamers is so different from my generation. And I'm going to talk about it in my video, but I sucked at Ocarina of Time. I was so bad at it. I would watch my cousins play it, and I could only get to the Forest Temple as an adult, and then I chickened out and I sucked at it. It was a big accomplishment for me to even beat those first 3 dungeons as a kid. And that's why I loved Wind Waker, because it wasn't scary. It was the first Zelda I ever beat, and that's what got me prepared to beat Ocarina of Time subsequently after. Breath of the Wild, and again, it's probably because gamers of the younger generation are just better, but I don't think I would have been able to beat that or you know, deal with the combat. The combat's hard in that game. You die pretty easily, especially in the beginning. It's like the closest Zelda comes to a Dark Souls game in that regard. Right down to the "you died" screen. It's so demoralizing. I remember playing for the first time being like, oh shit. Yeah, he is the Armin of Twilight Princess. You're right. That's a good comparison. He looks just like him too. Oh, I'm gonna be brave just like you. So yeah, I mean, if I was born later, I probably would get better and be good at Breath of the Wild, but holy god, I was bad. So part of me thinks I wouldn't have been able to hang as a kid with Breath of the Wild. But here's the thing. I also think that Wind Waker is kind of the inverse of Breath of the Wild, where the combat's good, don't get me wrong, but it's not like, you know, the end all be all. And it's super linear. Super linear. You have to do the dungeons in the correct order. There's no other way. And the music, because I don't like the Breath of the Wild music that much. I don't think it's that great. But the music in Wind Waker is so good. The dungeons are so good. Even though it's linear, it's so good. He'll nuke a whole city for it. Yeah, he'll go full Colossal Titan. It's a doggy. Woof woof, doggy. It's a doggy. So like Wind Waker and Breath of the Wild both serve their purpose for what they set out to do in very different ways. But I will say too, like, even though it starts out simple as fuck, Wind Waker gets pretty tough, especially the combat at the end. It's a lot of fun. I love that game. That Link got caught in the fire. Ow. See, that's the other thing. It's so easy to miss some of these bugs. You end up I mean, luckily they're marked on your map, but you end up scouring sometimes. But where did I miss? Colin, you went full Colossal Titan. Like here. There's bugs here. It's easy to miss them. Out of my way, bat. Try to fight a bug. Alright. There he is. There's the bastard. Come on. Oh my god, it's so annoying. I hate this. Same exact thing happened. Dude. There we go. Is there another one here? Yep, looks like it. Twilight bat. 4-year-old is fucking... He's my favorite. The baby. The baby with the big cheeks, is that who you're talking about? He's my favorite, dude. He's my favorite part of this whole game. In the beginning too, when you get the slingshot, he's the only, like, every other animation when you shoot at the kids, they like duck, and the baby just takes it on the chin, and it's just like it doesn't mean shit to him. I love it. And then he like takes over the bomb shop, right? And then he becomes a fucking asshole merchant. Love it. All about it. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire. And like, it's not enough to kill him, you have to wait for these fucking things to come to you. Should be able to just kill him. And Ilya, or whoever the girl is like the most clear-cut love interest for Link. I mean, what's her name? The stable girl from Ocarina. Malone, is that her name? That's pretty evident. But not as evident as Ilya. She straight up gives you, like, bedroom eyes. Like, yo, I like you. You like me? You'll be my boyfriend. Malone, yeah. One who teaches you Epona song. Oh god. The bug. Butterflies from the Peacemaker. You watch that show at all? Peacemaker? Actually pretty sweet. Surprised that it's actually pretty funny. You watch that, Tim? On HBO? What the heck is up with you? Malone? What the heck is up with you? Get in there. There's one I passed back there. Nothing up here. What's in here? What did we get in? Did we dig? Oh, just enter the little hole. Just get in the hole. It's your hole. There he is. There's the bastard. Got him. Give me the spirit. Give it to me. Oh, it's like the fireplace or something. Right? How do we get it? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's such an ugly Zelda by comparison to Wind Waker. It's so brown. So dreary. Sometimes I like, especially with this Twilight stuff, but other times it's like, you're just trying to be dark. Because the fans told you to. What up, Manx Raider? You related to Mance Raider? King in the north. The true north. There he is. What up, man? How you doing today? Playing some Twilight P. Some TP. Toilet paper. Toilet paper Zelda. You're done with your errand. Let's get out of here. That's true. I'll agree. I'll concede that. I'm such a Wind Waker simp. Oh god. and I love the bright cartoony aesthetic, but you're right. For what this game's going for, this aesthetic really does pull it off. In essence, it's gritty, it's dark. I like the music. I like the weird kind of enemy music that goes along with the Twilight, where it almost sounds like it's moving backwards. Again, I like a lot about this game. certainly way more than Skyward Guy. Oh god. Skyrim, man. Well, it's going well. I'm just, I just got done playing a full playthrough of Wind Waker, and now I'm playing some Twilight P because it's been a while since I played it, and I'm trying to get some footage because I make short form YouTube videos on my channel. Go ahead, check that out if you haven't, or don't. It's cool. You don't have to. But yeah, I just want to talk about the more linear Zeldas, now that everybody's got such a, you know, a taste for Breath of the Wild and what a masterpiece that is. I'm also getting myself hyped up for Zelda year, 35th anniversary, right? And I'm hoping that they release that Breath of the Wild 2 this year. Hope they don't big dick us like they normally do. Men's sprayer. Oh god. We're gonna light this place on fire, dude. We're gonna burn it to the ground. Burn it to the fucking ground. Where's the flame? There it is. Give me a stick. Right? Where's the sticks? Oh, there they are. Get some kindling in this fish. To the ground. There's a lot to like about this design. A lot to like about the game. Relax, Nello. You're a fucking aggressive motherfucker. Where are you at, Manx Raider? It hurt itself in confusion. No, don't worry about him. He's a hard on. Where are you from? Where you at in this wild, this wild world? I'm in LA, California. We have a heat wave going on right now. It's pretty warm today. Gotta get a heat wave. Fuck the fighting. Don't fight in Zelda, right? You just bash your head against the wall and plow through. Keep moving forward. Alright, there's the bug. There's the bugman. Really don't like this bug stuff. My least favorite. I was just saying that's my least favorite part of the game is collecting the spirit. I don't even remember what they're called. The spirit things for the spirit vessel. Manx Raider fainted. Speaking of which, I've heard that the new Pokemon is actually pretty good. I trust Donkey, and he seems to think that it's worth playing. He said it's Game Freak's second game, because all the other Pokemon games are pretty much the same. I mean, he's got a point to an extent, but he just means that the gameplay is different, finally. The certain Pokemon games are just better. Like, I'm a particular fan of Gen 3 and 5. 3 and 5 are my favorite, I think. Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, and Black and White 1 and 2. Those are my favorite Pokemons. Yeah, I know, dude. Like, I finally got a different chatter in here that isn't you, and you fucking troll him. You're a fucking dick. But that's why I love you too. It's all in good fun. He doesn't mean anything by it. Don't worry about him. He's just a fucking nut job. This little Mance and Nuzlocke. My buddy was gonna Nuzlocke. There's apparently a Nuzlocke challenge for Breath of the Wild. And my buddy was gonna do one of those. It sounds like fun. Yeah. But you've been enjoying it otherwise? What would you say is your favorite part, and then your least favorite part, not including graphics or like story? Because I that is one thing that does look awful, just the endless dialogue boxes. Right, middle, down. Right, middle, down. That's the Song of Healing, baby. That's from Majora's Mask. You know it. That's my jam. What's your favorite ROM hack? Because I've heard some really good ones. I've heard that the one where it's like Pokemon Rocket, where you can actually join Team Rocket in the first gen games. I heard that one's a lot of fun. And you actually become like the leader of Team Rocket. Emerald Kaizo, hands down. Okay. Maybe I'll play that on stream. That sounds like fun. What makes it different? It's just so difficult. Nice. I'm all about the difficulty. Because that was the one thing that I don't really like about Pokemon games. They're like baby easy, so. Alright. I'll check that one out. That sounds sweet. Emerald Kaizo. I'm gonna write that down. Emerald Kaizo. Okay. He's passing on the songs to me so he can teach me. Emerald. So if you were a gym leader, what would your specialty be? What Pokemon specialty would you be? I know my answer. I want to hear yours before I tell you mine. Sure. Where is this last guy? No, I have 3 guys left, actually. One's still here somewhere. Oh, there he is. Let's dig him up. Let's dig up the bug. He's bugging me. Get it. I'm in one heck of a bad mood. I thought you were in a good mood, you just said. Why are you in a bad mood? Trying to figure that shit out is futile, huh? Oh, I'm one heck of a bad mod. I just misread it. My bad. My bad. Ooh, you know how much you like when I do that. Yeah, Nello, pretty good programmer. He's sent me he sent me an AM2R game to play with the Samus Returns remake music. He sent me Klonoa with some new title cards and other things. One bad modder. You good. You good. Alright, let's take out these jabronis. 1, 2. Ah. 1, 2, 3. Got him. Ain't no way you getting up from that. So yeah, I'll check out Emerald Kaizo. Maybe I'll stream that next. I was just playing Streets of Rage 4 with my buddy the other night on co-op. That game is so fun. And you're right, Nello, the soundtrack is insanely good. That reminds me of 90s beat 'em up game music. Big time. In a good way. Fuck, man. I used to play so many of those. I'd spend all my quarters on the Simpsons game, on the Ninja Turtles beat 'em up, on the Spider-Man beat 'em up, on the X-Men beat 'em up. But Streets of Rage, man. I need to go back and play those. Aw, y'all being nice. Y'all being thank you, Nello, for being positive. Be a positive change for good. Where is this guy? Do I have to get up? I think I have to climb up that, right? Forgive me, it's been a while since I've played this. Yes. Ah, ooh, there's a Goron there. Don't knock me off the mountain. There's a birdie chasing me right now. Birdie, birdie. The rest of the original soundtrack is pretty dope too. Yeah. So I've heard. I remember playing some Streets of Rage. I remember it being really fucking hard. And my buddy who had Sega Genesis had the original Streets of Rage, and I remember liking it. Wait. Let's get up this way. Yep. I remember some things. Where's the bug? Oh god. Knock me off the mountain. Birds are dicks. But the Streets of Rage 4, oh my god, that is hands down the best beat 'em up I've ever played. I've heard there's a lot of good beat 'em ups that I haven't touched. The like Konami classics. Oh god. Am I going the right way? Nope. It's the last one. Where is it? In the ground? Oh, it's down here, right? This is a whole different area. Ooh, that bug. Where is this? Oh, there he is! There's the bug! Got it. Finally. Done with this toxic nonsense. I remember the water temple one is tough. Finding all the bugs. You have to like fly on a thing, right? Do like almost an auto run section. I mean, I like them for some reasons. I like them because it familiarizes yourself with the area before you explore it as a person. I like that idea. I just wish you did something more than just find bugs. You know what I mean? I like being a wolf. I was saying my favorite part of the game is after the third... Well, I like the third temple too. I like all the dungeons, really. The dungeons are all fun, but when you are able to switch between being a wolf and a human at any moment, that's when I like being a wolf the most. I'm not knocking anybody for liking this. This is just my own personal opinion. And when this came out, I was infatuated. I loved it. But just now that time has passed, I think I just have such a soft spot for Wind Waker. I love the music. I love the aesthetic. I love the bright, happy world. I love that game. I love how simple it is, too. I was saying, too, that the spinner in this is one of the most unique items in any Zelda game. And it just feels like a wasted potential because you only use it in one dungeon, really. Yeah, I don't want to talk about Skyward Sword. That was the very... Like, I still am a huge Zelda fan. But that was the first Zelda where I started questioning. I was like, I don't know if I'm enjoying my... I was like, about to finish the game, about to fight. What's the bad guy's name in that? It's not Ganon, it's Demise or something. I was like, I don't know if I'm even enjoying... Yes, this guy's my favorite. The baby. The baby with the big cheeks. He's my favorite. He's such a dick. Colin, failing his way to the top, baby. Yeah, I mean, again, I like the art style of pretty much every Zelda, but just gameplay-wise, I get so exhausted with... It's almost like a mini-game compilation with how many motion controls they make you do, and I know that was the whole selling point and everything, but in hindsight, I like the simplicity of Twilight Princess's motion controls versus the complexity of Skyward Sword. Shiva. Yoko Shimomura. Yeah, I remember you telling me about him. I mean, I love all the music in that game, dude. Yeah, I would have to. And the dowsing, the whole dowsing thing with the sword to like figure out where to go next. I was like, this is weird. And oh my god, I didn't think there would be anybody, a sidekick more annoying than Navi. Midna's great. I love her as a sidekick. But Fee or whatever, I can't even remember her name, but the spirit of the sword. Ugh. She was so annoying. Especially when she would like go on her like ice skating tangents. I was just like, this is too strange for me. And I remember as a kid thinking that, and I totally am, I think I was wrong as a kid about thinking the Wind Waker open world was like really barren. It's not. It's so cool. But I legit think that the sky world is not fun to explore. That's just for me. That's just my opinion. I don't think it's very fun to explore on the bird. I didn't really understand how it worked either, how you had to like flap the wings to get going. I say goddess and he says him. I don't care. I'll misgender everybody in this the game, this Japanese-ish. I love the Japanese. I love how weird they can be with their designs. Everybody's androgynous to me. It doesn't matter. And I was never a fan of this style of game design where like it makes you like you have to do this and you have to fail at it first. I like just being able to just go do it. But you have to fail at this Goron thing so you can get your horsey, so you can go back, talk to your love interest's dad to get the iron boots. It's a little bit of a rigmarole. So weak. Man, the Link from Hyrule Warriors would have been able to take that on the chin, no problem. Iron boots or no. Am I right or am I right, boy? Crying at the end with Fee? Really? I didn't get any attachment from her. I think that the like attachment to the King of Red Lions, like that actually gets to me at the end. That got to me more than Klonoa ending, to be honest with you. When he like when he's in the air bubble and he reaches out to the King of Red Lions and he's just staying back there with the flooded Hyrule. I was like, oh, they were buddies the whole time, even though the King of Red Lions was kind of, you know, he was kind of a dick too. Navi has got to be the saddest ending. And she just pieces out, and then he goes looking for her in Majora's Mask. And I love Midna. The reveal at the end of Midna in her, like, you know, non-imp form, that was a cool reveal. Aww, I forgot she said that. You made me feel happy. Because, like, wasn't she, like, non-feeling? Wasn't that her whole thing? Like, she was just, like, a sword entity, and she's like, you're teaching me more about the world. Maybe I need to give it another shot. Oh, fuck. Pay attention. Ride this damn horse. Dude. Yeehaw! Getting thrown off the horse because I ain't paying attention. Come here, horsey. I'm gonna break you. I'm gonna break your spirit. Alright, she's mine. She's mine again. Yeah, she was like a robot and then gained feelings at the end. That's her arc, right? I mean, that's the only natural progression you go with a character like that. You made me feel things again. I liked the ending credits where it showed Impa taking Zelda all around the world, like before you got there. So she set up all the stuff for you. I thought that was a cool ending. Groose Was also kind of a cool character where you initially hate him and then you end up liking him. He becomes a lovable oaf. What was it? I hated fighting the giant demise, like having to take out his toes. You do it like 3 times, right? It's always the same. I did not like that. Fighting him in that like spiral cavernous hill. I didn't like that. That wasn't for me. That felt pretty tedious. Yeah, you don't really get a companion in Breath of the Wild, do you? Now that I think about it. Link does deserve a companion. Oh, you know who's a great companion? I can't remember his name. It starts with an E, but the Minish Cap. In the Minish Cap, Ezio, I think his name is. Elzio. He's a great companion. He's snarky AF, but in a good way. He like when you first meet him, he's like just berating Link the whole time, and then he ends up, you know, he comes around. But I actually felt really sad at the end of Minish Cap, in a good way. Yeah, you hear Fee again in Zelda's despair cutscene in Breath of the Wild. I didn't even notice that. That went right over my head. I thought I was a Zelda stan. Saying goodbye to Midna made me really sad. Because I really liked Midna. She was a proper amount of snarky. And then you feel bad when she gets her life energy zapped and you have to like bring her back to life. Bro, you gotta finish Breath of the Wild so you can be ready for the second one. That second one should be coming out soon. Very excited for it. I'm very excited. And whoa, it is you, cunt. You're safe and sound. Okay. Come quick inside. That's what your daughter said to me. Alright, give me these iron boots already. Hello, Lenora. I always get texts for a Lenora. I'm not Lenora. I'm Adam. I think I saw that on like some game theory video or something equivalent to that. That Fee, the sound effect, makes an appearance in Breath of the Wild. Gotta connect them all somehow, right? My baby. Fee, my baby. My little baby. Alright, let's go. Let's get to sumo wrestling already. Come on. Take forever. Hey, man. Thank you. Thanks for following. Appreciate that. Thanks for the follow. If you got a YouTube account, go subscribe over at my YouTube. Helps me out a lot. Appreciate you. Oh my god, he's got some tiggo bitties. Want to put a shirt on? You're making me uncomfortable. Alright, mind-blowing fact. Everybody listen. Everybody shh. Listen. YouTube, what's that? I'm a Twitch guy. I'm a Twitch frog. I don't know what this YouTube is. Is it like Tic Tacs? I'm gonna do a Tic Tacs. Oh, get fucking bodied. Just smacked him in his titty. Damn, dude. I think he's yoked for being a farmer. Working out with that row, huh? Doing some push-ups. Hit you with your own pimp. Bah! Got him. Come on, come on. Push, push, push. Move to this side. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! You thought he's done for. He's done for. got him. Really? Bee and Skyward Sword and Japanese Zelda are the same voice actress. Interesting. Didn't they do something also interesting for Fee's sound? Didn't they just like record her and play it backwards or something like that? Damn, the talent. Even though, well, I mean, for the Japanese, I think the English voice actress for Breath of the Wild is a little cringe. I hate to be disparaging like that, but please lend me your powers, champions of Hyrule. Is that a good impression? I don't know. I don't think voice acting belongs in Zelda personally. I think a lot of it is, maybe that's because I grew up with Zelda, but I like projecting your own, you know, idea of what the character sounds like. Not just Link, but all the characters. I think they should just remain in text boxes. That's my hot take. Voice acting in Zelda is a little... Although I will say there are characters I do like and their voice acting. I like Daruk, I think his name is, right? The King Goron. I like his voice acting. I like him a lot. And the Rudo, I can't remember their names. The bird guy. I like him too. She does Annie Lionheart in fucking Attack on Titan? Really? Damn, dude. You're filled with the facts. The fun facts. I like the voice acting in my opinion. Same with Fallout 4. I hated the main character being voiced. I never played Fallout 4. I played Fallout 3 back when it came out 100 years ago in New Vegas. And I heard such good things about Fallout 4, but I never played it. Nah, I had ears. My favorite voice acting is from Mega Man X4. Iris, no, there's no reason for me to go on anymore. What am I fighting for? That's the best voice acting in any game. Not Death Stranding, not Metal Gear Solid, no Hideo Kojima shit. Not Red Dead Redemption. Not these great performances. Mega Man X4. Best voice acting. NA. Hi all. Getting a group text from the fam. One of the Highland games. Do a stone toss, wear a kilt, drink a beer. Which one's AOC? Other than Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez? You know which language has an even better voice for Zelda? What is that, German? German voice actress? See, like, this whole part where you fight on the horses and stuff and it's very cinematic, I feel like this was totally placating to the audience that was mad about Wind Waker and wanted a gritty cinematic Zelda. Age of Calamity, duh. I liked Age of Calamity story actually a bit better than Breath of the Wild. The prequel, if you will. French, Adam. It's French. French Zelda is talented as fuck. Okay, we might have to bring that up. I might pull that up here in a second. Keely Hawes voice actor, so posh and so sassy. I like the voice actress also. I agree. I like the Tomb Raider Legend voice actress. I know exactly what you're talking about. That's really good. You know who's also really good is the Horizon Zero Dawn Aloy voice actress. I think she's really good too. So now we gotta chase this bitch down. And everybody was upset you didn't get a horse in Wind Waker, that you got a talking boat. So of course they went full ham with the horse, even letting you name her in this one. Oh god, I forgot. I forgot they attached Colin to the top of that. That's pretty scary. I'd be scared as fuck. Really? Same as Chloe Price from Life is Strange. See, you guys are filled with all the little factoids. I had no idea. No idea. Very interesting. Literally perfect for the character. Alright, this is some bullshit right here. It takes forever to catch up to him. Get up. Oh man, I don't even remember ever getting knocked off the horse. How bad I'm doing. Cut him off. Oh my god. I remember thinking this was the coolest shit though when this came out. Come on, catch up. Alright, knock off bozos. These chumps and chumpettes. Head to the bridge, bitch boy. Come on, get up, get up, get up. Stopped up over here. Wild boar. Where is he? Dude, I am getting this all sorts of swarm. There he is. I need to play that game still. I've just seen cutscenes and stuff on the YouTubes. Get up! Finally, I just needed to hit him one more time after all that. Oh, you're a voice actors nerd, yeah. I should have guessed. Well, voice acting's super important. Good voice actor changes the game, baby. Feels like they hire the same like 2 or 3 people though for the main white guy protagonist. My only complaint, even though they do a good job, it's just some homogenized market, you know. Troy Baker, the other guy, and the other guy. Damn it. Fuck that up. Used to be able to do these so well. Turn around, bitch. I'm gonna lead him to the left and then dash to the right at the last second. Oh my god. Alright, there's one. Turn around. Dude, I am fucking this up big time. Did it in 2 hits last time, I swear to god. Getting in my own head about this and swinging too early, I think. There we go, yeah, I was just swinging too early. That's what it came down to. To wait a second. And then this right here, this fucking comic book shot where the horse is neighing. This is totally fan service right here. Oh man, that's fucking badass. Look at that. Look how fucking cool that is, bro. You got kidnapped. Like a little bish. No, they all died. You let them die. You don't remember? Alright. No, we won't skip. Okay, looks like Life is Strange is another one I gotta check out. Are those games that you would have to complete to absolute 100% like you normally do? Stall. Talking about being brave. That's why you're the Triforce of Courage. Hunt, you saved me, didn't you? It's so strange. You can do anything. When did that game come out? I could look it up, or I could also just ask you guys. He's dead. Support the neck, damn it. He's exhausted. I'll go change his diaper. Okay. Yeah, that one just passed me right by. I remember looking up footage, being like, ah, it looks pretty cool. We'll go change his diaper. Oh wait, I was gonna check out Long Man, cause I didn't last time. You told me I should check him out, right? You want to send a link? I'll check that out. Let me save this real fast. Yeah, I'll watch some I gotta take a pee real fast. Let me go take a pee and then we'll come back. I'll watch some Long Man. Get some reacts. All right, we back. Yeah, I'll continue playing. What do you think I am? Some kind of jag? I get the iron boots. Sure did. It was smart too, not making it so you have to equip them to B to use them. They just throw them right on. I was smart. They learned. You know, they were learning. Throw these boots on. Throw the goddamn Gorn off the mountain. He's such a silly little fuck. Come at me, bro. Give me that widescreen. Come on, come on. Come get it. God, get the fuck off my mountain. Go eat some rocks. Suck on some eggs. Oh, 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 throw him on. And got him. There was something nice about the nunchuck and being able to just kind of like let your hands drop and relax. There was something nice about that. And that's why I didn't like Skyward Sword as much, because you couldn't just let him drop and hang. You had to use the motion, you had to turn it, you had to lift it up, etc. But I have my nunchuck out. I think it's time to play some Mario Galaxy 2 soon. It's been a while. Boys. Where do we find the White Wolf? And what move do we get next? I don't even remember. The Shield Bash? Eh, 2014, 2015. In the same ballpark at this point. Oh yeah, I forgot, you use the Gorons like you use the Deku Babas in Wind Waker, where they launch you up. That's pretty cool. And Sereda. Let's fight this bitch. Ah! Not fair. Whoa! What's going on? Alright, so we're definitely gonna have to use that to like melt a heap of ice or something in the future. Definitely. You fight the abominable snowman.
Oh, pizza beer.
Heart. Oh god! Come after me, bro. Eat this rock. Damn you. In your spot. I'm gonna use you, boy. Yeah, it's almost the exact same animation from Wind Waker. Let's see. Past this. Can I just walk past? Yeah, I could probably with the iron boots. Yeah, man. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you. Stop by anytime. You're more than welcome. You seem like a cool cat. Have a good night, bruh. Did you ever learn where you were from? Bye. No worries, bruh. Get the fuck back. You think you're tough? Think you're tough? You got bigger bone structure than me? Think you some kind of eugenics experiment? I don't know. Probably like 5 minutes. No problem. Right here. I'm gonna watch this. Oh shit. Okay. Let's see.
どうしたの？
トールさんが避ける組咲いてる時の顔が好き。
そう？
もっと長く見てたいな。
Hold on. Alright.
どうしたの？
トールさんが避ける組咲いてる時の顔が好き。
そう？
もっと長く見てたいな。
あ
Long, long.
That's amazing.
長い避ける組。
キリンさんだ。見て。
It's just 6 minutes of these commercials.
こっちはゾウさんだ。
ちーちゃんは長いのが好きなんだね。
Here, let me read this. Japanese Sakura gum commercials, an actual certified hood classic on the internet. I'm eager to see you lose it before
別
long.
に意識してるわけじゃ
I
ない。
love it
気
already.
のせいか。あ
Long, long.
Bro, I'm gonna send this to all my friends. This is pretty
ー
funny.
前にもいたね、あの長い人。
避ける組対長い避ける組。
Awesome,
出
dude.
先で避ける組のマンゴー見つけてさ。
Whoever came up with this was genius.
すごいタイミング。
サインお願いします。
Long, long.
ちーちゃん、聞こえてる？
届いたよ。ありがとう。
マンゴー味珍しいからた
What
く
the
さん買ったん
phone
だ。
is
今
that?
度二人で食べようね。
Oh. Looks like Old Boy.
避ける組対長い避ける組。
You ever seen that movie, Old Boy?
それ触ってみてもいいですか？
どうぞ。
長い。これどうやって咲くんですか？
こんな風に。Long, long.
I love the theme song.
あ
Long distance, his jacket says.
避ける組
How
対
did they get away with this? That's brilliant. That's so great.
電話出ないから心配になって。
ーちょっと寝込ん
It's
で
like a
こ
whole
れ持っ
like
てきたから一緒に食
plot.
べよう。
今日は
Wait, what do you say?
今はダメ。今日は
だから心配になって。
ちょっと寝込んでて。
これ持ってきたから一緒に食べよう。
今日はちょっと待って。今はダメ。
Long, long.
In the bed. Oh my god, I'm gonna show this to my girlfriend. She'll die. You're wrong, you're wrong.
長い避ける組。
ちーちゃん、どうして俺じゃ
It's like a movie.
それは
長けりゃいいのかい。ビロービローちーちゃん。
黙っててごめん。実は私もう長くないの。だから長いものを見ると安心できるの。
Damn, that got
避ける
dark.
組対長
That
い
got
避ける
really
組。
dark.
どうしてそんな猿芝居したの？目移りするの地位の悪い癖だよ。
だって長いんだもん。
長さに騙されてんじゃねえよ。
え？
避けるグミ一袋分並べていくと、ほら同じ長さになるの。食べやすいようにわざわざ切ってあるんだよ。
トールさん優しい。
Oh my god, dude, this is getting
ちーちゃん聞いても
ridiculous.
いい？
何？
プロポーズってどんな風にされたい？正直に言ってごらん。
フラッシュモブは嫌かな。なんかこっぱずかしいし、フラッシュモブ以外で
They were all getting ready for a flash mob. This is so good.
Long, long.
I'm gonna add this to my sound clip, the long, long man.
避ける組。
That's too good. Oh my god, it's like Lord of the
結
Rings.
婚式までお預け。
シェー、おやすみ
お。やすみ。
Long, long.
The seatbelt.
どちらま
And
で？
he's the driver. This is so good.
どうして？
は？
すいません。やっぱり忘れられない。
避ける組対長い避ける組。
Titles to the side. Why would she marry? Oh god. Dude.
Long, long.
This is so fucking dumb. I love it. He's got a long tail count.
してくれると思ってた。
避ける組だい。長い避ける組。
Oh my
私、長い
god.
間あなたのこと待ってたの。トールさんごめんなさい。
Aw,
私
poor
のことは忘れて。
Tsusan.
分かったでしょ。私はひどい女なの。
ああもうやだ。どうしていつも俺の前に現れるんだよ。
一目見た時から
Oh no.
君のことが
Oh, he's in love with him? Hell yes. Great bait and switch. That's so awesome. That is so fucking good, dude. Hell yes, dude. This is so good.
トール君
俺嘘だろ。
高いったのに。
そうだ
どうして。
僕らはきっと分かり合える
Long.
触ってみても
Oh, hell
いいです
yes.
か。
ああきっと
At their
みんな分か
wedding.
り合える避ける組長い避ける組
Dude, you weren't kidding. That did not disappoint. That's so good. That was awesome. I'm gonna show that to everybody I know, dude. That was so good. That was funny AF. Good shit. Send more shit like that. That was funny. Long man. That was sweet. Oh yeah. They need to do something like that here in the States. That would kill. That shit is so fun. That would bring the country together. A commercial like that. That's pretty funny. Good shit. Good shit. That was really good. I got it stuck in my head now. But why was he in bed with her if he was in love with him? That's my only question. It's the only thing that doesn't add up. But it's okay. It doesn't have to. Mind if I touch it? Long. God damn it, I got stuck in my head now. Long. God damn it, dude. Let me pull up my shield. Man. I'm surprised I haven't seen that. Even in like meme format. Where's that been all my life? Oh god. Oh god. You're a crazy bastard, Link. Cunt. Long go round. That's good shit. This young one. Dude, why do they let the old man with the titties boss him around? That guy's little. Poor Goron. I'm an old man with titties. Ooh, I like you. Let's sumo, bish. Let me put my boots on. Will they let me put my boots on, or am I just gonna get my shit kicked in to start? Yeah, they're just gonna let me get my shit kicked in. Let me put my boots on. Oh, I want to get that gum now. I want to get a long piece of gum too. Try to like entice women with it. Long go around. Yeah, you thought. bitch. Bested by a little bitch. You got bested by a farm boy. What you gonna do? Darbus. 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 I, Korgoron, am not Darbus. You will get Darbus for us. And then when she adds up all the little pieces of gum to show him it could be just as long and easier to eat, she's like, he was a good person after all. So stupid. Good shit. That was funny. I haven't laughed like that in a while. That was really good. Was a good person. Oh, funny. Long. I'm sorry I keep saying that. I have it stuck in my head now. Damn catchy. So I've always been confused as to Japanese culture, like why, like we don't have anything, because we're fucking stupid Americans, I know why, but just it seems like Japanese, even when they're speaking Japanese, some of their songs have like English lyrics or like that, where like Long Long Man is in English. It's always kind of confused me. Oh, that's why you know what long means. Very, very interesting. You know what a lot of things mean in Japanese though, because you're a weeb. And you're multilingual. Like us hog Americans. Don't know, brother. I ain't learning any other language than English. What the fuck? Fuck you think? This is America. All I want is to eat my jalapeno poppers and piece at Applebee's without wearing a goddamn mask, that lib cup mask. Goddamn sheeple. Caring about public health, safety measures. That's communism, brother. Not in my country. No siree. Oh my god, I got so many text messages. Ooh, I gotta read these at some point. Long. Let's see. Gotta go this way first, I think. I understand enough Japanese grammar to filter out the words I want to know, which means I can learn through context. Speeds up the process of learning by a ton. That's really cool, man. I'm gel. Should have been doing that shit when I was your age. Can't teach an old dog new tricks, no siree. I'm probably gonna wrap up here in about 30 minutes because my girlfriend is tutoring right now, and then afterwards I'm gonna make us some dinner and get started on this video. I always appreciate you hanging out, joining the stream. I really do. Oh, but you got a lot of life ahead of you to keep learning. I'm exactly 10 years older than you, bruh. I'm an old man. You seem to know a lot. I would consider us peers. Ooh. Know a lot about certain things. You know a lot about certain things. Oof. But I'm jealous that you can speak so many different languages. That's one thing I would love to have been able to do for most of my life. I got other stuff though. Other stuff about it. Take that, the dongus. You dingo dongus. When's your birthday, man? When are you turning 23? No, I don't mean that. I just mean that, like, you're interested in something, so you learn about it. That's, like, that's admirable. That's cool. Fuck. It's a good trait to have. It'll serve you. Motherfucker. Get this timing down better. September 8th. Oh, so you just turned 22 fairly recently. Nice. Dude. I'm just missing the timing so bad on that. Alright, I'll get it this time. Yeah, I just turned 32 in January. Ooh, never thought I'd make it this far. It's alright though. I still feel pretty youthful. Have it? Alright, we're gonna time out the flames right this time. Okay, and let go. There we go. That's better. Long guy. Did it. We did it. Most of the people in my life's birthdays are in September, so that's interesting. My old roommate's birthday was September 7th. Magnetize me, Captain. This old bitch. You old as fuck. You got little volcanoes on your back and head steaming. Give me that key shark. Up to the 3 elders to unlock the boss key. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Did I open that? Like a rupee or something, I'm sure. Yep. Those little chests are always rupees. Yeah, I've never been into shiny hunting. Just feels so time consuming. Like, I did it one time and I caught a couple shinies and then, like, I never touched it again, and I'm just like, why did I spend all that time trying to do that? That's just me though. Seems like everybody I've seen online is obsessed with getting the alpha version of their team. Plus shiny. Alphas and shinies. I haven't played Arceus, whatever you pronounce it. But I just ordered it online because I watched Donkey's video and I was kind of waiting to hear what he said about it, because I've seen a lot of reviews that made me really hesitant to get it. And I've been burned. I haven't liked the last two I think we've talked about this. I haven't liked the last two generations of Pokemon that much. This one, after Donkey's little dunk view, I was like, okay, I gotta try this out just because it's different. And people on like, TikTok and everybody, they've all been having so much fun with it. I gotta try it. Seems like the consensus is though is that like it could be so much better, and like it's a blueprint for a great future title, but this one's just kind of like, it feels like a prototype almost. That's the vibe that I got. And everybody, and Donkey did say also that the story and like the dialogue boxes are just dog shit, and like the tutorial is overly unnecessarily long. Stupid. Yeah, everyone's saying you can't flee from one by accident. You can just like load the save. Yeah, I've seen that too. That is cool. At least there's that. Long and shiny. Come on, you stupid bat. Oh, the boomerang just kills the bat outright. Makes them dizzy to death. What is that, Arceus? Because like the ad, and I know how like commercials and voice acting works, like the client, Nintendo America is like very adamant that you pronounce Pokemon like the way they want. Yeah, I always pronounce it Arceus, and then I saw an ad for it where they Pokemon Arceus, and I was like, what? Arceus? That must be how Nintendo of America wants it pronounced. I found it very strange. It's Arceus. It's Arceus. Doesn't really matter. It's Pokemon. At the end of the day, it's Pokemon. Not a lot of unique enemy types in this. A lot of them are just repurposed from old Zeldas. I mean, you can argue that for all the Zeldas, but usually they all have somewhat unique enemy types. Are there choo-choos in this one? I don't even remember. I remember being a kid and them pronouncing it Pokemon. Pokemon. And then they got adamant that it's Pokemon. Pocket Monster. Pokemon. And then I said Pokemans, and I uploaded a TikTok of it, and I had this guy just like railing against me. He's like, it's Pokemon. How could you pronounce it Pokemans? I'm like, you don't get that I was fucking joking, dude? And so I trolled him. It was fun. Negative engagement, still engagement. Pokemon. Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. So I'll stream that for a little bit. Hopefully you can tell me a bit about the game. I want to try out that Emerald Kaizo mod. Difficult Pokemon, huh? Now you piqued my interest. So if you miss that small key, you got to come back and do all that over again. So you make sure you grab that small key underwater. That's so cool. Game does a good job of making you feel badass when you do battles and horseback battles and stuff. And that was the whole point. Just arse us. Oh god. So the demo for this game started right here. Like you would just start in this area and you couldn't go out, and they didn't let you progress either. It was just to like kind of explore how the game worked and stuff in this area, and I think it gave you a bow and arrow. I just remember because I used to play this demo so much. Small key. Open the locked door, man. Gotta open the door, man. Jose, can you see? Oh god. I need a bow. I think you get the bow in this, right? I'm almost positive you do. It's been a while. I know, it is an odd choice. I agree, but it was just to see, just for people to see like how the motion controls worked and how the game looked. Oh god! I'm an idiot. Pressed it too soon. And, I mean, technically it's the second dungeon, too. It's kind of cool, though, because not many dungeons... In Wind Waker you do, but there's not many dungeons where you get to go outside. You wait. I'm not going to touch it. Aw, darn. I wonder how I fixed that. I changed the latency settings or something? Half a second, Not much, but noticeable. Sorry about that. How do I fix that? Do you by chance know? I'll look it up after this. Take this, brother. Give me that key shard. One more shard, and then you get a weapon. You get the bow. Show me your titties. Let me guess, there's a blue statue in the third room. Maybe it's just the Elgato, because I don't think I experience that issue when I'm streaming my desktop. I just gotta get a new Elgato. Looks like it's being jittery too. Yeah, I'm almost positive it's the Elgato that's messing up. computer or anything. It's been giving me problems, and as I'm looking at it from my end, it looks like it's like jittery all of a sudden. It's probably because I've been running it for a while. Am I wrong? Or does it look like that on stream too, where the frame rate's just a little dog shit? Fucking shite. It's fucking shite. Yeah, I got this PC at the end of 2020, my first gaming PC, and I fucking love it, dude. I love it. Frame rate's good on your end? Okay, that's good. From my preview, it doesn't look great. Was this a mini boss? Hell yes. Let's fight, bitch. What business does a human have coming here? None. No business. This is a forbidden place. I will protect this treasure from you. You took my job. You took your job. Oh god. Show me your belly. Alright, that's how we do it. Who's a punk? Yeah, it's true. I'm pressing A. I gotta get closer to the edge, it looks like. One, two, three, four, five. Dude, why can't I grab him? I'm trying to grab him. Alright, here we go. I'm pressing fucking A. What does it want from me? There we go. Huh? No. No! I fucking died. Okay, now I know what to do. I gotta take the boots off and run to the opposite side of the cylinder, or the circle. Take your boots off. It's been a while, alright? Cut me some slack, Jack. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now run away. There we go. Okay, I got it down now. Why does it sometimes swing the sword and sometimes it grabs him? Right, attack. Fight. Put the sword away. I'm not close enough to an edge. Let's fight. Come on. Swing at me. Swing at me, bitch. 1, 2. Oh god, oh god, oh god. There we go. Got him. Let me get some. Let me get some. 1, 2, 4. away. Boots on. Ah, fuck. I'm not close enough to an edge for that. Come on, motherfucker. You take forever. This should be good, right? There we go. Alright. That was not the most fun fight. Oh, you look like a little bitch. You're like Master Blaster. Who's capable of such feats of strength? Oh, I will see the patriarch, bitch. I am the patriarchy. I'm your new dad, and you're fucking grounded. Yay, I get the bow and arrow. Just, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Give me the bow. I just want the bow. I want to get the fuck out of here. True gamers don't die. They respawn. Give me the bow. I want the bow. It's pretty early to get the bow and arrow. Usually you don't get it until like 3rd or 4th dungeon. This is the 2nd dungeon. Oops. Okay. Take that. Into the past gives you bow in the 2nd dungeon. Okay, I'm talking about 3D Zeldas then. Come on, bitch. So I just remembered too, it's kind of strange that in the Wii version of this they make Link right-handed. Because most people are right-handed. That was like that's discriminatory against left-handed people, if I'm being quite honest. What do now? They mirrored the whole game to be exact. Yep. Is the HD, I was just asking, do you remember, is the HD version the GameCube version? God, come on. Everything. Dude. You up. You up. Did you ever play Link's Crossbow game? I heard that was pretty good. Never played it myself. Never will. Quite a stance. Compass? I don't give a fuck about compass. I think I am Magellan. Magellan. Hope you like Magellan too. Magellan. I want Magellan too now. Over here. I go here? Oh yeah, it's the last key fragment. Why do you look so weird? He's all tatted up. He's the most sprightly looking old man of them all. Hurry, you have the boss key now. Go be a boss about it. Big old boss. What's that? Demon Slayer? What are you talking about? I know people like Demon Slayer. High Guardian Spice. Huh. No, I haven't heard of that one. What's the premise? I mean, I'll look it up and everything, but since I have you here... Oh shit, it's 7. I gotta go make dinner. Alright, man. I'll pick up where we left off last time. I'm almost finished with this dungeon, I believe. I'm like halfway through at least. I'll check out High Guardian Spice though, and thanks again for hanging out for the stream. Always appreciate you. Gotta work on that Zelda video I have planned. Gotta add long man sound. That's what I was just saying. I'm gonna add a sound alert, a custom one of long man. Fuck yeah, dude. I'm gonna do that. High Guardian Spice. You're just messing with me? Okay, sweet. Yeah. Wonderful. I mean, I'm out of the loop on anime, so, and you're the anime guy, so I figured you were just telling me the truth. That was stupid of me to assume, right? It's on soundalerts.com. Okay. Yeah, I'll just add to it. I mean, pretty sure as a mod you can do it, but I'll do it. Don't worry about it. Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging out, as always. Appreciate you. I'm gonna go make dinner. And, High Guardian Spice is the worst animation that has ever been put on this planet. I don't even know. I've never even heard of it, dude. Cool, though. It's gonna be better than Attack on Titan. I do hear Demon Slayer's good. Do you watch that? Is that worth getting into? High Guardian Spice, you fucking dick. Yeah, later, Tim. I'll talk to you later. Peace, brothers.